things to do today. Many things to do today. So this is going to be Palmrest. Waiting for these darn renders to get done. Alright, so first things first, we get these screws out for these hinges. Keep them separate. I'm gonna have to find a screw to replace one of these because one of them is, I'm pretty sure, missing entirely. Unless this is it. These all the same size screw? They are, so we'll see here. And this is one of those racks that actually, inside of this little plastic thing, there's an NVMe, an M.2. Instead of a hard drive, it's that, which is really interesting when companies do that. So the hard drive ends up running slightly slower, but not noticeably so. I have to remove the speakers too, so let's go ahead and just noticing like the lights and stuff. I'm gonna have to move that over. That's gonna be aggravating. No, I do not, unfortunately. There's just too many things that can go wrong with that. Finding parts that are explicitly compatible with one another that fit in specific form factors. Like, you could reach out to, there's a company over in China that all they do is make custom laptops. And a lot of major companies resell them as gaming laptops. Like, something like that would be fine. But as far as like custom designing, unless you have something like a framework, no. Yeah, it'd be bootleg framework. Like, I want a framework laptop quite badly, but I can't justify A, the cost, B, the time delay. Like, if I were to order one now of their current ones, it'd be 6 to 8 months before I would get it, which is actually a problem for someone that needs to use a computer on a regular basis. Let's see. Yeah, like, not stripping screws is a delicate skill that takes a little bit of time to master, but once you understand it, you can feel it, and then you hopefully don't. Alright, and then, like, something else that a lot of people ask is, how do I know where the screws go back? On the motherboard, wherever they want you to put a screw, Like some manufacturers do this, some manufacturers don't. I'll put a little arrow. Can you see that arrow? Can't really see it. I'll show it to you this way. So on the motherboard, there is literally an arrow saying, hey, put an M2 L5 screw there. That's true. With your experience with everything, you're an easy hire, writer. Yeah, so on this screwdriver, it actually has like a little rotating end here that sets the different torques of the screws, or the actual bit as I'm doing it. All right, now we need to actually put the screws into the motherboard. There should be one. This is not sitting down all the way. There we go. So there's one screw that goes over here that's got a nice little arrow. And there's one over here, which uses, both of these use M2 L3 screws, which is a specific designation of screw. Plug the Wi-Fi back in. Slide this little protective clip that holds the actual cables onto the Wi-Fi card into this M2 slot that this motherboard definitely does have. And then we put that in. Make sure this cable's going where it should go. Get the adhesive attached. And we will get all of our ribbon cables put into place. We're good. That's in. The power cable is in. Let's flip that down. Flip that down. Let's put some screws in this. And again, there's like this hinge has 3 screw holes, but only 2 of them are used. The ones that you want to use have an arrow. I think this thing is starting to die. I've used it for so long. Might have to replace it. And then we plug in our M.2 hard drive with this nice old style SATA cable. Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I stream daily on Twitch from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you ever have a question or concern about your computer, and you just want to see if you can get an answer, swing by my Twitch channel. I'm usually there live. I can either myself or one of my community members will be able to answer your question. So stop by, hang out, and maybe learn a thing or two.